the buildings. Not our usual 15,000 sellout, that's for sure. Team's ready to go. Scorers ready to go. Referee has the basketball. I think we're about to get started. Eric versus Noko. Round 28, Turkish Airlines EuroLeague, Baskonia and Berlin underway. And it's Kriston who starts the action for Baskonia, swings it to his captain, Janning. Kriston goes to Eric at the basket, misses the shot. Offensive rebound, but has it knocked away. Good hands there from Giffey. Hermansen up top for ALBA, looking to post up Sigma. Noko, the high-low, down, finds Sigma underneath the basket, and he keeps it high and finishes the layup. Great recognition of the mismatch there by ALBA, getting the first score of the game. As you say, despite them losing 3 of the last 4, they've been playing with confidence. So they will not be intimidated by being on the road here. Shot clock winding down. Kriston from deep, misses the 3. Defensive board, Noko. Sigma on the wing, got it by Shengelia. What a matchup that's going to be tonight, especially with the limitations on personnel. More pressure on big men. Noko has it knocked away, but illegally so. Shengelia with the foul. Reaching in, sticking that hand in the cookie jar. First foul of the game. Hermansen swings it to number 43, Sigma. Noko trying to post up Eric, but Eric having none of it, forced him outside the lane. And then the switching defense of Baskonia forces the turnovers. Kriston breaks up the pass and Sigma fumbles it out of bounds. Good hands there by Kriston. Gonzalez picks up his dribble, finds Janning. Shengelia, 3-ball, is right down the throat of the basket. Toko Shengelia, the captain, leading from the front, makes his first score of the game. Sigma now looking to answer back, tries to post up Shengelia, but instead it goes to Noko. Then Giffey, there's Sigma. Long 2 is good. Sigma 4 points early on. Gives his team a 1-point lead. Now he's one-on-one against Shengelia in the post. Shengelia, oh, beautiful drop step, reverse layup. Shengelia rolling. It's like a one-on-one contest so far on the scoreboard. Shengelia 5, Sigma 4. Noko, how are you trying to find him? They've just been out of timing on that play. Last couple of games, anybody watched the Barcelona game saw them miss that a couple of times then. I think it's as much the defense which has scouted that play and they know when it's coming. Kriston off the broken play. Shengelia misses the 3. Offensive rebound though. Janning saves it. Good hustle from Gonzalez. Shengelia one-on-one against Sigma, drives. Doesn't get it to go. There's Eric, he can't get the tip. That was a shot he'd like to have back. Defensive rebound again by Landry Noko. Hermansen, catch and shoot, 3-ball. Nothing but air. Lost the handle on that as he released it, shot a bit flat. See the hustle there, Gonzalez saves it. Janning in the right place at the right time. But look at this move, what fake there, fakes the pass out. Sigma maybe lost concentration for a moment. That's all it takes to get Shengelia free. Janning attacks, aggressive, good defense. Eriksson with the block from behind. Marcus Eriksson has a canny knack of getting the odd shot block there and then as he makes the 3-point shot. 20 games consecutive with a 3 for Eriksson. The streak continues. Gonzalez, got by Giffey, 5-on-5, down low, Eric against Noko. Janning, they really like Matt Janning to get hot. Just hasn't been making his shots this season like we're used to seeing him go. That one up short as well. Alba with the lead. Approaching the midway point of the first quarter. Giffey looking to add. And he does so. A nice little jump hook back over his left shoulder. Tristan finds Janning up top. Janning asks Gonzalez to come and take the ball off him, and as he does, he's fouled by Giffey. Niels Giffey commits his first foul. Safe to say it's been a tentative start offensively for both teams. Although if Eriksson can get himself going, could be a good night for Alba. Michael Eric not going so well early on here. He takes an early seat. And Shengelia attacks the rim. Shengelia with all 7 of Baskonia's points. Sure, he's ready to play the long court, ready to put in a bunch of minutes as necessary, and a turnover there. Just aggression there on the part of Baskonia defensively. So Shengelia, he wants the foul. Instead, he's adding Landry Noko to his highlight reel. Shengelia one-on-one in the post. Nice pass to Tristan. Oh, and Samaj Tristan fouled on the way up by Hermansson. Gotta give credit to Shengelia for the read there. The whole defense is waiting for him to go to work like he's been doing. Instead, he waits just a second to see if his teammate gets open. Got our first timeout. Baskonia 7, Alba Berlin 9. Just a sneak peek ahead to round 29. Fenerbahce coming off a big loss, hosting Panathinaikos in 7 days. Efes getting back on the winning trail. They lost 2 nights ago. They beat Olympiacos tonight by 12, sustain their position at the top of the league. Barcelona and Bayern Munich just underway. Crvena Zvezda, I can reliably tell you, have put a big victory for them over Maccabi Fox Tel Aviv, which complicates the playoff calculations even further, as Zvezda looked like they were dead and buried and now back in the mix. First free throw of the game is a miss for Samaj Christian. Christian, of course, a mid-season pickup, just played a few games now. Sees nice 17 points. Doesn't add to his total there, misses both free throws. Shengelia draws the triple team. Misses the layup, but then Liman Diop, the offensive rebound, he's fouled by Kavanagh. So there's 3 players come swarming round Shengelia. Shengelia now one-on-one with Kavanagh. Tristan to his captain, who makes the deuce. And the offensive blow continues to be carried by the number 23 of Baskonia. All 9 points for his team. We are all square on the scoreboard. Kavanagh catch and shoot with the three. It's no good. Fire had a piece of it, but knocked it out of bounds. Possession goes back to the home team. Gonzalez looking to post up Shengelia. Oh, and again, there's that same play. This time, Kristan can't handle it. Keeps possession. Diop. Kristan gonna have to shoot it. Oh, that's an ugly, and the ugly result as well. Short on the shot. No option, though, but to throw it up. Lost track of time. Hermansen looking to post up Tiemann. Johannes Tiemann faced up Kristan, who knocks it away. And then clumsy foul by Johannes Tiemann. Falls into the back of Iliman Diop. Such good hands by Kristan there. Knocks it away from behind. Diop picks up the ball, but then gets a whole load of number 32 on his back. Four fouls now by Berlin, so any more and free throws for Baskonia. The referee picks up a travel by Kristan. First turnover of the game for Vitoria-Gasteiz. He did skip his feet. Kavanagh. Going to hand off to Matisek, picks up his dribble, finds Eriksson instead, who is fouled by Janning. Coach Ivanovic using his bit of depth. Gonzalez has been blooded by starting the game. That'll give him a bit of confidence to come back in if necessary. And now he's got Henry out on the floor. Tiemann swings it around the horns. Eriksson pops open, and he can't make the three. Shengelia ends up with the defensive rebound, and here comes Baskonia. Janning finds Shengelia. Kristan up high, drives the paint, lobs up Diop, brings it down, and that's why he missed the layup. Got to keep that one up, young fella. And Hermansen punishes Baskonia for that simple mistake. Points coming at a premium tonight, neither side scoring well. So that three-point shot, important on the scoreboard as ALBA lead by 3. Diop this time again hesitates, but converts in the end. Iliman Diop with his first bucket of the night. Nice pass from Henry to get him open. 1 point lead for ALBA. Kavanagh. Tiemann. Eriksson. Tiemann almost has it stolen away. Kristan thought he got clean. Referee calls the foul, though. So Berlin will retain possession. And a new shot clock, 14. A lot of ball, but did get the body tied up. Hermansen. Top to Kavanagh. Eriksson working in the low post against Janning. Kavanagh short with the three-pointer, but he gets his own rebound and then throws it away. It's not for lack of effort, but it does have to be noted that on these double weeks, certainly as the season wears on, players, it's psychologically that the fatigue kicks in. It's not physical. They've all got the conditioning to do this, but the pressure of performing at this level, the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague, which is truly intense. Forces simple errors. Not that time, though, as so much. Kristan gets to the basket. Baskonia nudged themselves in front. 1 point lead, 13-12. And more to come as Diop comes up with the loose ball off the steal that was created by Henry. Shengelia feeds Diop. Now it's Kristan again working against Matisek. Oh, nice pass underneath. And now Diop this time takes it up quickly and gets the score. Nice pass by Kristan. Final minute of the first period. 3-point lead for the hosts. Eriksson runs the baseline. Comes off, catches it, and drives. Matisek. And Jonas Matisek. Confidence in that young man. Known as an aggressive defender, but with his feet set, he's a fine shooter as well. Henry against Kenneth Ogbe. Shengelia drives. Oh, nice crossover, skips, and Janning steps inside. Misses the long two, but the rebound goes to Diop. At the buzzer, Matisek can't get the heave away in time. So a tense, tough, tight first quarter of action is in the books. At the end of one, Baskonia 15, Berlin 15. Well, tight first quarter of action. The team really getting going offensively. But the hustle is there to the fore by both teams. Baskonia, led by their captain, Berlin, led by their passing game. No surprise that either fact is true. Shengelia, 9 points, leads all players in the scoring column. For ALBA, the usual contribution across the board. Tight on the scoreboard, tight in the stats. 6 turnovers for ALBA. That's something that Coach Aito will be looking to confirm their position in the playoffs. Not able to consolidate with another win. No, they're just a game ahead of CSKA. Want that 4th position. So battles from top to bottom still aplenty in the EuroLeague. Second quarter underway, and it is Matisek who brings it up the floor for Berlin. Spread offense by Berlin. Shooters in the corners. Ball handling up top. Sigma gets one of those open shooters, and it's Kenneth Ogbe who converts. It's that passing game that Coach Aito's famous for. Move yourself, move the basketball. That's the rule. Shengelia feeds Henry up top, and then he's fouled by Sigma as he repositions for the second post-up. First foul on Sigma. You see the hand on the hip. This fine pass. You see there, Sigma really has blossomed as a passer under Coach Aito. MVP of the 7 days EuroCup last season. ALBA reached final stages. Kristan can't get it in. Eventually gets it to Shengelia. Calls Henry to come take the ball. Shot clock winding down. There's 5 to go now. Backdoor layup. Kristan reverses it through. Kalinara. And defense of Berlin around the basket has been excellent. Challenging every time a Baskonia player gets near the rim, where you'd have thought they had the size advantage. T-Man rattles home the three. Three-point shooting is keeping Alba sitting pretty. They're 5 of 9 now, whereas Baskonia just 1 of 5. Shengelia finds Kristan. Again, a nice pass out the low post by Shengelia. Responsible for just about all of the points for Baskonia. 9 himself, and then the assist there. Missed jump shot from Alba, but they lead by 4. Shengelia in transition, always dangerous. It's a two-man game between Kristan and Shengelia, and there's a foul. This one's going to be on Matisek of Berlin. It's something that the coaches will both be keeping an eye on. They recognize that both teams are short on healthy bodies, so if you can draw fouls, just get a couple of positions into foul trouble, that could soften things up for you. Polonara doesn't come aggressively to the ball as it's stolen by Giffey. Good defense again by Berlin. As Coach Ivanovic of Baskonia said, they are hungry and they play without pressure. Sigma swings it around the baseline, and T-Man, Johannes T-Man with back-to-back triples. The big man steps out. 6 from 11 now. The three-point shot has Berlin in control of this one. Henry finds Kristan. He goes for the mid-range deuce, in which he converts. Smart Kristan with 6 points. For Baskonia, better do something about his three-point shooting of Berlin. Sigma between his legs. Hermansen, no, Giffey with the triple. Luke Sigma back on defense like he does that all the time. 8-point lead, and there's more to come as the steal from Berlin, but then Henry saves the basket, breaking it up. Those pesky hands of his. Watch this one here, Sigma, the old okey doke. Niels Giffey says, thank you very much. I'll take them 3 points. We'll see that play again, I'm sure. Timeout. Alba in control. They lead by 8. Well, if you're wondering why Coach Ivanovic is imploring his players to foul, he's saying don't give them open three-point shots. You got to foul him before he even catches the ball. You may not be able to stop the play altogether, but you don't have to give up the points. Alba Berlin looking good value for their lead right now. 8 of 16 at layups for Baskonia, but they can't match the 7 of 12 three-point shooting and 4 of 4 two-point shooting that Alba has as the 10-point lead. Foul there committed by Giffey. That's going to be number 2, I believe, on him. Difficult thing for Baskonia. Last-minute scratches, that's always hard to handle. Shields and Dragic Both crucial players, both dropped at the last moment. Eric attacks the rim, fouled on the way through, and Michael Eric tries to put a spark into the offense of Baskonia. The foul's on Noko. That's more like it. On this messing around, get to the rim. And Eric goes with a purpose, and that's the way he's been playing the last couple of nights. 10 points against Crvena Zvezda in round 26, 16 points last time out on the road to Bayern Munich. There he goes too, the three-point play. Seven points is the lead for the visitors. Baskonia 22, Berlin 29. Tight one in Barcelona, where another German team on the road has got the edge over Barcelona. Oh, there you see Henry getting tangled up with Matisek. First foul on Perrier Henry. He's got those pesky hands. Long wingspan for a guard. He's got excellent timing, sticking his hands in. Wearing that face mask because he's got fractured bones in his face. Missed shot, offensive rebound, Berlin. But then stolen back, Eric. Polonara gets the three. And just like that, 6-0 run, Baskonia back in it. First triple of the game for Achille Polonara. And then a travel forced by Henry. Perrier Henry just all over Jonas Matisek, and the young German guard trails his feet. Hey, just over him, just all around, and definitely skips his feet, and the referee's got to call it. Call the same play on Kristan earlier on. Approaching the midway point in the second quarter. ALBA now with 8 turnovers, but they do have a 4-point lead. Gonzalez. Janning off the dribble. Polonara, Henry in the corner. Dumps it through, Eric catches it and gets the hook shot to go. Michael Eric goes to 5. Noko one-on-one with Eric. Maybe you can put him into some defensive pressure. And he does indeed, draws the foul on the number 50. Free throws to come for Noko. Noko came up with 12 points and 9 rebounds against Barcelona in round 27. Looking to get his first points of the night, and they'll be at the free throw line. Converts the first. First free throw of the game for ALBA. Misses the second, kind of snatches at it, but Sigma out-hustles Polonara for the loose ball, gets the offensive rebound. Noko again, jump hook. This time it's off, rebounded Polonara. Baskonia get the stop, only conceding 1 point. They're within 3. Henry on the drive, throws it up. Eric keeps it alive, but it goes to Noko, and Noko takes off. Sigma goes to the basket, reverse layup, it's blocked, but it ought to hit the backboard. Points for Berlin. Sigma goes to 6. Joint leading scorer now for ALBA. Four and a half minutes till halftime. Baskonia 27, Berlin 32. Henry didn't look confident shooting that one at all. Noko is starting to gobble up defensive rebounds. That's his 4th. Hermansen. Oh, Gafai couldn't be more open if you asked him to. He's not going to miss a shot that open. Eriksson goes to 6. Janning steps through, misses the mid-range jump shot. Hermansson drives, he's fouled. That's the second on Michael Eric. Well, so far tonight it's been the road teams who have been a little bit flat, but it's fair to say Baskonia in this one, the home team looking gassed. More subs. Martidelo enters for ALBA. Hermansson travels. Turnover number 9 for ALBA. Eric still on the floor, spins baseline, he's fouled by Noko. Had his arm in the back. Second foul on number 35 of Berlin. Just that right arm as the spin goes, there he is, the bang. Because Baskonia now in the bonus, 5 fouls by Berlin. Eric goes to the free throw line. Noko sits down, replaced by the hot-handed Johannes Thiemann. 2 threes already tonight. Eric clangs the first one off the back of the iron. Snatched at that one. Thiemann gets the defensive rebound. Polonara almost gets the steal, but almost does not count. Goes out of bounds, back to Berlin. Lead by 8. Winding down in the second quarter. Eriksson misses the runner, keeps it alive, but then Janning comes up with the ball. Christung just rolls past Dello. Multidello, no match for the American. He goes to 8 points. Thiemann in the post this time. Over the left shoulder, missed the jump hook, rebound Eric. Christung takes off, lobs up to Michael Eric. He takes his time, works, and has it ripped away by Kavanagh. Aggressive defense by Berlin. And Dello can't get the 3 to go. Defensive rebound for Baskonia. It's Matt Janning. Janning scoreless so far, having played 14 minutes. He needed contribution from the number 11. Christung attacks. Dello breaks up the pass. Multidello, the 18-year-old, knocks it out of bounds. 2.2 seconds on the shot clock. Yusuf Foul enters for Baskonia. Christung lobs it up. Have to shoot that one quick, doesn't get it off in time. Aggressive defense by ALBA. Coach Ivanovic, his team have improved a little bit defensively, but they've given up way too many open threes. Their offense is out of sync, but credit Berlin's defense. They are super aggressive here. Multidello looking for Eriksson, coming up the day screen on the baseline. There's a foul. It's an offensive one committed by Thiemann with the illegal screen. Interesting to see how this game plays out in the second half. The legs run out from under ALBA Berlin. Makes those three-point shots stuff going in. Well, Baskonia start to get some offensive rhythm. Gonzalez tries that, and the answer is no on that play. All to watch out for. This is one of those games, feels like a slow burn. As Kavanagh draws the foul, Polonara tapping away from behind. Foul. Left arm go in. Shengelia in for the last 100 seconds, 80 seconds of the first half. Hermansen attacks the basket, misses the layup, foul with the rebound. Tristan through, extra pass, Gonzalez short on the jump shot. Another defensive rebound for ALBA. Starting to take control on the backboards now. Oh, beautiful backdoor cut from Maltedillo. Faked out to the wing and then dashed backdoor. The layup, good pass from Timan. Shengelia, no double team, goes to foul instead. Now Janning. Downstairs, the big man, good hands, and there's an offensive foul. Foul. Same mistake that Diop made as well, just trying to do a little bit more than what he needed to. Just need to catch it, just turn around, take it up. He's got so much length over Timan. Instead, swung that right arm. And now ALBA looking to go in at halftime up by his 10, maybe it's 11. They can get a 3. Hermansen, down low, Kavanagh. Pips it through, and Dillo gets the score, and the defense of Baskonia crumbles once more. Clock winding down. Tristan drives around Kavanagh, leans back, short on the jump shot. No dice, no points at the buzzer for Baskonia. A grim half-time talk to come for the home team. A buoyant visiting ALBA. They'll be feeling good about this one. They're on top by 10. We look at the standout performer in the first half of Baskonia. Not surprising, it's their captain, Toko Shengelia, leading by example. There's only so much he can do. On occasion, you have a time where a player will say, look, I got the offense, but you got to cover my back defensively, and their defense has not been up to par. Shengelia, though, certainly has 9 points, 3 rebounds, got an assist on track for him, making his averages for the season, averaging 15 points a game. This is a huge game for Baskonia. They can ill afford to drop this one at home. I'm sure that's a message that Coach Shabanovic doesn't need to tell his players. They will have to start on the defensive end of their shot zone. Nothing to be excited about, just 2 from 9 on the three-point line, which wouldn't normally be that bad, except the opposition is making 8 of 14. So Baskonia need to get a sense of urgency defensively from Berlin. Well, they'd like to have another 20 minutes just like the first. Ogbe gets us underway for the visitors. Sigma drives around Shengelia, fakes one way. Noko, there's 3 seconds on travel, you take your pick. Sigma faked Shengelia out of his shoes, but as he came back the other way, Noko had brought his man to him, and then as he tried to pass off to Noko, Noko wasn't ready for it, and then he fumbled, stumbled, and turned it over. Turnover number 11 for Berlin. but Baskonia have not been able to convert these turnovers into points. Something they need to do here in the second half if they want to get back into this. Nice pass from Shengelia to Janning. Janning converts the lob, gets his first points of the game. Sigma got it by Shengelia. Tries to muster his way through the fake, the lean through, misses it, gets the rebound though, and he's fouled by Shengelia on the battle for the glass. There's the fake. Shengelia off balance, and Sigma misses the shot. Hustles to get the loose ball. Baseline out of bounds. Berlin possession. Hermansen, high screen off by Noko. Ogbe, that one's off, but offensive rebound. Noko can't make the layup though, and here comes Kriston. Shengelia. Eric down low, got to move quick. This is what Coach Ivanovic wants, quick, decisive plays, and Sigma knocks it away. Just pesky defense. It's not converting into steals, but it stops the easy basket. There, Shengelia thought for all the world he was going to get the dunk. Instead, he's going to take it out of bounds with 8 on the shot clock. There's a foul called off the ball, and the foul's going to be on number 25 of Berlin, Kenneth Ogbe. Grabbing a hold of Matt Janning as he comes off the down screen. Here comes Janning again, but this time Kriston drives the basket, can't get the score. Shengelia offensive rebound. Eric with the slam dunk. Michael Eric flexes after the power slam. Eric goes to 7. Noko misses the layup. Gonzalez with the rebound. Kriston drives, gets the layup, and it is good, and we'll have a timeout, I'm sure. But Berlin comes straight back at them, no time to stop the clock. It's a 6-0 run to open the third period. Sigma trying to stop the bleeding. Now Eriksson for Berlin. Shot clock under 5. Ogbe's gonna have to pull the trigger. Sigma answers the call. Luke Sigma. What composure there, right at the shot clock buzzer. Sigma with the 3. Shengelia now in the eye. Watch the left arm of Eric. There indeed. Referees might look at this one again. Not sure there was intent, but he definitely got him. Well, Eric says to his teammates, he's saying, "I've got to give me some help." The double team came from Sigma aggressively. The game settles down again, and it's settled down just about where it was at halftime. Alba leading by 9. Hermansen, again, I keep saying this, he's the best point guard you never heard of. You look him on the stat sheet, you look at his passport, you look, he's only a kid, but he has got a brain, a basketball brain to die for, and he is tough as nails. Draws the foul there on Kriston, that's his second. And it is Hermansen now, guarded by Kriston. Hands off to Sigma. The Noko in the post against Diop. Noko fakes one way, comes back the other, blows the hook shot. Kriston gets around Hermansen, and then he rejects at the rim, but he's fouled before he gets there. Free throws to come for number 6. If they caught that, maybe not. Maybe they're giving out of bounds. Fouls on the way to the mesh to the basket, so may well get to shoot two. No, they're going to give it on the side. Foul shouldn't be on Sigma because he wasn't nowhere near that play. Let's see if that gets corrected. There again, wow. This time Shengelia just falls over his own feet. And he's come up limping a little bit. Janning can't get the score. And Berlin are starting to dominate this game now. Baskonia looked just completely out of sorts. Noko gets the score, and it's the biggest lead of the game now. It's 11 points for ALBA. Baskonia came out firing, but they have been flat as a pancake, and then an offensive foul from Diop, who pivoted into Eriksson after he'd set the screen. Really argue with that, just leans in. Now, Coach Ivanovic just does not have a lot of options on his bench because of the injuries. No Shield, no Dragic. And ALBA, well, they've had lots of injuries, but this is pretty much the same unit that played on Wednesday. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a Berlin possession. Defy takes it out. Sigma receives the ball. Hermansen works the ball handling skills against Shengelia. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Luke Sigma. Well, Baskonia certainly have the size advantage over Berlin, but they do not have the ball handling capacity to feed those bigs as they'd like to. Shengelia trying to get the ball down to foul against Krasmir Nikic, and they turn it over again. And Josip Foul should be licking his chops at Krasmir Nikic, young reserve big man for ALBA. Not able to establish the position. Timeout. Baskonia in trouble. They trail by 11.
Desde el centro del campo, porque el que lo consiga, atención, se lleva 1.450 euros para cambiar su cesta de la compra en el Oski Center de Aris Navarra. Iker, tranquilo, concentrado.
How ALBA have put a foot wrong hardly all night. They trailed twice. So it's by no means a fluke that they have this lead. Coach Ivanovic will have to cast some magic spells on his players to get them going. The aggression of Berlin is something that Baskonia probably not accustomed to, particularly here. Baskonia, normally the aggressors, the leading statistic with players, just on with 10 for Baskonia. Sigma having a terrific all-round game, defensively in particular. His PIR, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Yeah, the stats are telling, but his defensive presence on the court has been simply outstanding. Full court pressure from Baskonia. ALBA handle it though, and Hermansen brings it up. Under 5 minutes left in the third. Gafai adds to the lead. Virtually uncontested jump shot, but Achille Polonara could have bought a ticket to watch that one. Kriston down low to foul, and it's an offensive foul. Foul, sticking the elbow. It's the second time he's done that, and this time Nikic. There's the hand around his face, down he goes. Again, foul. Just doesn't need to use his arms. He's so long. He just needs to get his feet in position, get his hands up high, and let them put the ball in it. Start throwing your arms around like that, and you're going to commit fouls, and that's what he's done there. Here's another one out of sorts. Sickman out. In control to his point guard. Hermansen then gets it back. Eriksson springs open, and Marcus Eriksson, silent assassin, goes to 9. Shingalia answers with the 2, but his team are down by 16. He only cuts to 14. Baskonia needs stops if they want to make this one interesting. Nikic tries to feed Gufay in the post, but it goes out of bounds. Tough to get a bounce pass in there from high down the low. Even for a smaller play, it's just a difficult pass to handle. You're resting the whole position on the floor. Baskonia now in the hands of Kriston, who dribbles it over the half court. Polonara finds Diop. A lot of movement from Baskonia, but look at the swarming defense from ALBA. Diop ends up having to take a long 3, and that's just not the shot that they would have wanted. Not to say Diop can't shoot it, but that was not drawn up in the play. You better believe that. And then on the other end, there's a foul called on Henry. Fans don't like it. And they are worried. Polonara went down. Referee told him get up. Not enough contact for a foul. And ALBA with their second trip to the free throw line of the game. And we're 7 minutes into the third period. Jonas Matisek makes the free throw. He gets the lead back to 16. Juranovic wants his team just to pick the speed up. Berlin have just got control of the pace of this game, total control. Finally, Henry uses some speed and draws a foul. Kriston. Diop leans in and gets the score. Sense of urgency now for the home team. But that's just one bucket. They trail by 14. Downside of the third quarter. Berlin on top. Kavanagh in possession. Eriksson working to get open. Kriston denying him everywhere. Tyler Kavanagh skips. Matisek wide open. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Jonas Matisek banks it in from 45 degrees. And they are now 11 of 19 at the three-point line. 58%. And that's just confidence. They're playing with aggression. They're playing with freedom. Look at that one. left his hands look like it was going to be a brick. Got to the backboard, sweet spot of the small square, through the nets. Tristan makes 2 free throws, games, leading score with 12. Matt Janning comes back in, averaging 6 points a game this season, which is low for him. Just 2 points tonight in 21.5 minutes. One of 5 on 2-point shots. Missed his only 3-pointer. Under 2 minutes in the third. Eriksson misses the jump shot. Rebound, Baskonia. Shengelia now. God, with Eriksson, he likes that one-on-one. Needs his teammates to clear out. Drives round him. Foul by Eriksson. Shengelia will shoot free throws. It'll be his first trip to the line. First foul on Eriksson. Makes his first free throw. Baskonia just 4 of 8 at the line tonight. That's almost the least of their problems. Really makes the free throws. Multi-Delo back in the game for ALBA. Coach Aito showing absolute confidence in the kids. Nikic in particular was outstanding off the bench, still on the floor, number 16. It's Matisek now. ALBA in no hurry on offense. And on defense, just taking their time. Matisek misses, and then rebound Diop. That's a foul. Still gets possession. Well, he did grab a hold of his arm, I suppose. Shengelia. Well, there's banging on constantly, and then eventually the foul. Oh, well, actually, they caught it out of bounds, and Shengelia just can't believe the way this game is going. Did they call offensive foul? They call the hook. Third foul on Shengelia. So 13 points is the lead for ALBA. Final minute of the third period. Giffey works the baseline, comes out, receives it. Delo, got it by Janning. And somehow Polonara falls over and leaves Giffey wide open for a 3. And we know what happens when they shoot threes tonight. That's 12 3-pointers they've made. Henry, no look pass to Diop, who makes the layup, and he's fouled on the way up. 3-point play opportunity for Diop the old-fashioned way. Foul's going to be on Giffey. Nice finish by the big man. Even as he makes that, still a 13-point lead for Coach Aito and his ALBA team. Excellent night's work so far. Shot clock, it's got to be, wow. Not sure how that wasn't an 8-second count, but ALBA will hold on to close out the third period. Shengelia with the steal. Janning down to Diop, he leans in, blocked at the buzzer. It's a foul by Kavanagh. There'll be free throws for Diop. Coach Aito raised his eyes in frustration, says it's surely it's a block, but it's the body the foul's called for. And it is at the buzzer. Referees are talking this over. First, they're going to review this. I guess the question is, did the referee call the foul because he thought it was on the arm? If he did, they can reverse it, but the body as well. Just go for the body underneath. Oh, they're trying to say it's before the clock expired. Where's the foul, before or after the buzzer? Well, there's the foul, the body there. That's what they called it on. It's a called foul, body on the hip. And indeed it is going to stay 2 shots. The question wasn't whether or not there was a foul. The question was, had the clock expired? So 2 free throws with no time on the clock for Diop. Put 0.1 back on the clock. And the challenge for Ilimani Diop right now is to concentrate and make the free throws. Baskonia just need any kind of positive momentum to go into the 4th period. This would help a little bit. Diop makes the free throw. High fives from his team. They're still staying together as a unit, not turning on each other. There is hope. And at the end of 3, quarter again, where the visitors outscored the home team, this time by just 1 point. So things, well, the margin improves margin, but overall, Baskonia 48, ALBA Berlin 59. Well, we've got a flat performance by the boys from Baskonia. Barcelona, of course, have already qualified for the playoffs, so defeat for them at home will be something that they'd enjoy, but won't hurt their progress. Baskonia, though, if they lose tonight, 2 tough road games at Maccabi, then at FS coming up. It's hard to see how they get back into the mix. Schengelia opens the 4th period with a score. And then Hermansen is fouled by Diop at half court. Things don't get any easier for ALBA either. Next week they travel to Ceska. Then they're running, I wouldn't say easy, but it's, I've seen more difficult final 5 games. Eriksson misses the jump shot. Sigma's there but can't convert. Janning, defensive rebound. Oh, that's a beautiful pass from Schengelia. That is what the fans came out to see. 4-0 run to start the 4th period. Berlin have been nothing but composed all night. Schengelia with a steal. Well, when Baskonia had a run in the 3rd period, Coach Adidas just let him play. Let's see what he does here. He calls the timeout. They need some wisdom from the oldest coach in the EuroLeague, active coach that is. It's a 7-0 run to start the 3rd. Matt Janning finally puts one in the face of Marcus Eriksson. He gets the triple. Baskonia are within 4. Timeout with Coach Aito just to stop the momentum as much as anything. He mentioned how important rhythm was. Finally, sparked by this beautiful pass from Shengelia. The lead bounce pass to Polonara. Something that we're accustomed to seeing from Baskonia in transition. 7-0 run to start the period. Can they sustain? Can Berlin regain control of the tempo? Sigma up top. Hermansson gets it, and Henry all around him. Shot clock hits 5. Hermansson finds Giffey. He misses. Offensive rebound, Eriksson. Tiemann to Giffey. He misses the jump shot this time. And here comes Henry. Animated movements from the Baskonia players. Janning finds Henry. Shot clock hits 5. He waves everybody out. Got to move. Diop for 3. No good, but there is Polonara, offensive rebound. Polonara wraps through to Shengelia. What a pass from the Italian. Baskonia are alive. Shengelia, game's leading scorer with 17 points. Berlin looks shaken, and they're shaking even more as Janning rips it away from Eriksson, and then Henry gets the layup, and we are all square at 59. Matt Janning comes up with the defensive stop. Here come the home team. Sekma against Shengelia, picks up his dribble. They throw it away, it's another turnover. And Berlin can't even get a shot up right now. Henry kicks it back. Shengelia slows it down. This would be their first lead since the first quarter, if they put a point on the board right now. Janning. Shengelia, no with the 3. Hermansson, defensive board. Berlin not done by any means yet. A lot of energy expelled by Baskonia to get back into this one. Sigma not paying attention, but gets the ball back. 5 seconds. Giffey gonna have to put it up. Drives Polonara, gets the layup. What a finish. Niels Giffey. 12 points now for the German forward. And Polonara is fouled on the way to the basket. See, there's a bit of fire in the eyes of the Baskonia players now. Polonara, offensive rebound, then the pass. The recipe that we normally see from Baskonia here. Shengelia drives through, he's fouled, and he'll have free throws. No question now that Vitoria are the aggressors. They've been passive so far tonight. Sigma commits the foul this time. And they've caught it on Matisek. It's his 3rd. Shengelia. With free throws. Coach Ivanovic rolls the dice a little bit, goes small, moves Shengelia to the 5's position. Then he's got Henry, Janning, Kriston in the backcourt. Polonara will play the power forward, and Shengelia will just do what he does. He's got 18 points now, make that 19, season average 15.6. We are all tied up. Again, it'd be cruel for Berlin if they were to lose this, when once again they play terrific basketball. Kavanagh picks up the dribble. He from Hermansson. Oh, what a rebound by Kriston. And Henry now in transition. Attacks, finds Shengelia. Shengelia against Sigma. No double team coming. Worms his way through. Jump hook, no good. What a rebound by Sigma, saying, give me the foul. The battle between those two has been outstanding tonight. Sigma, the game's leading rebounder with 6 boards. Oh, Eriksson, no good. Rebound, Kavanagh! Over the back of Polonara. Polonara didn't box out well enough and ends up just fouling instead. Hermansson inbound, finds Eriksson. Oh, what a play by Martin Hermansson. Faked like he was passing to the wing, but then just led Eriksson to the bucket. Berlin continue to scrap their way. They've got the lead once more. They're up by 2. Kriston drives through. There's a whistle. And they've called the travel. Kriston maybe thought Hermansson was going to lie down. He didn't. He just stands up strong. ALBA back in control, but the lead now is just 2. Led by as many as 16. Hermansson. Extra pass, no 3 seconds. Defensive rebound, Shengelia. Who else? Kriston. Better find his captain, and he does, and he's no foul, no nothing. Wow, the referees are definitely letting them play now. And they decided that one was, wow, you be the side of that. Shengelia misses the dunk, then, well, Janin said he knocked it out of bounds, and indeed they've gone back to Baskonia. Kriston drives baseline against Matisek. He's fouled on the way to the basket. Does it count? Yes, it does. Samaj Kriston draws the foul on Matisek. The aggression they've been looking for all night finally comes through. Kriston with the layup. Matisek with his 4th foul. Samaj Kriston, free throw to give Baskonia their first lead since the dark days of the first period. And he misses it. And do you have the feeling that Baskonia just can't get over the hump? The ALBA fans certainly hope that's the case. As Eriksson comes off firing, and Marcus Eriksson pushes ALBA back in front by 3 again. 3.5 minutes left in the 4th. And another foul this time. It's on the floor, and it's Tyler Kavanagh. That's an important one because that's the 4th team foul from Berlin. Marcus Eriksson, 20 consecutive games that made 3-point shot. He's got 4 tonight. His team lead by 3. Well, as we have the timeout, we'll give you the 7 days magic moment. Back in the 3rd period, Shengelia rebound. Michael Eric with the hammer slam. Hustle by Shengelia. Michael Eric, get out of the way of that. That is the 7 days magic moment. For a long time, it looked like that could have been the only bright play for the home team tonight. Impressive as it is, but they've mounted a comeback now. Michael Eric. 7 points tonight. Couple of rebounds, not the impact he's had in recent games. But his team are back in this. They trailed by 16 and now within 3. But the little matter of Swedish guard named Marcus Eriksson, who is on fire. 14 points, 4 of 7 from three-point line. His team, 13 of 26. Baskonia, 3 of 13. Just 1 3-point basket in this second half. Henry off the dribble, skips it. Shengelia drives, spins into contact. No score, no rim. She's got to get it up, does not. Despite the energy, despite the effort by Baskonia, they're just not quite unsung. They're back in this, but they still trail. Berlin have the feeling if they can keep their nose in front as this game winds down, Baskonia will become more desperate. Kavanagh gets the score. Henry with a bit of a flop. And that's a 5-point lead. Berlin, have they weathered the storm? So impressed with this team, the way they performed all season long. And finally, they get a victory they would deserve. Wow, no foul called there again. And finally, Shengelia gets one. Well, Polonara drove in. No contact call there. Shengelia comes up with it. And then Giffey gets him on the arm. And you see Coach Ivanovic just not happy with the no call on Polonara to begin with. Now Shengelia, pressure at the free throw line for the captain. Cool and calm as he makes the first. Misses the second. Ball ends up in the hands of the yellow-shirted Tyler Kavanagh. 4-point lead, 2.5 minutes left in the fourth period. Eriksson. Kavanagh. Eriksson. Winds, jabs, dribbles, throws it up. Oh, Marcus Eriksson. What a play by the Swede. Janning answers at the other end, but still the lead. Crunch time, the final 2 minutes. It's a 4-point edge for Berlin. Hermansson. Challenge, rejected by Polonara. Henry finds Shengelia. He gets the layup. Burak within 2. Shengelia now to 22 points. He won't care about that. What he cares about is 68-70. Polonara with the block shot, the first block of the game by Baskonia. It's ironic that they're top 3 in the EuroLeague on the season. As a team, right now, they need defense, and they need the ball not in the hands of Marcus Eriksson. He is destroying them. Ball is out of bounds, last touch by a Baskonia player. Tried to lob it down to Giffey, but then Polonara and Henry broke up the pass but couldn't steal it. Baskonia 9 steals tonight. They desperately needed number 10 there. Eriksson, he's open again. Oh, he misses though. But Sigma hustles. How does... Well, it did go out of bounds. Well, I was about to say, I thought that wasn't called that out of bounds. Eriksson hasn't had a cleaner look than that all night. Comes up short. Sigma almost steals the rebound, but it's off the foot and then it goes out. So Baskonia breathe, but can they get back on terms? Shengelia at the basket, he scores again! And we're all square. Final minute is overtime on the cards. Sigma finds Hermansen. High screen offered from Kavanagh. They're looking to post up Kavanagh. Instead, they get Gifai's fouled on the way to the basket. And he will shoot free throws. The pass to Gifai. What a finish by Shengelia. Slips the screen. Now Niels Gifai. Just the third time Berlin have been at the free throw line tonight. They're 3 of 4. Make that 4 of 5. And still, Baskonia cannot get in front. Every time they get up close, Berlin respond. And they do so again. Niels Gifai goes to 14 points. Dusko Ivanovic calls timeout for Baskonia. They trail. Baskonia 70, ALBA Berlin 72. We can say with some confidence that whatever happens on this offense from Baskonia, number 23 will be involved. Berlin, nervous time for their traveling fans. They've lived on the edge of this team all season long. They've been so close so often. Baskonia, this feels like it's the last chance saloon. Henry, high screen from Pollinari, drives, attacks, goes through, no foul, no layup, rebound, Kavanagh. And Hermansen for ALBA. Difference between shot clock and game clock, about 10 seconds. They post up. Gifai. Sigma drives, attacks, goes back. Hermansen, no! Rebound, Janning, and here comes Henry. Got time, but he's got to get the right shot. Janning, oh, Matt Janning for the 3! It is unbelievable, what a shot! Finally, Matt Janning says, I am still in the building. 2 3-point shots made in the second half for Baskonia. That one gives them the lead. What a moment for Janning. Janning goes to 10 points, 3.2 seconds left. ALBA fans cannot believe it. Baskonia fans in ecstasy. Well, look at well, that graphic does not tell a story. I don't know what does. It's been ALBA Berlin the entire game. The third time the lead has changed hands, but this time it's changed with 3.2 seconds left. Berlin need to draw a foul to get free throws, but Baskonia have a foul to give. You better believe that they might just use that. As we've seen this season, all sorts of fireworks can happen down the stretch. This one is not done just yet. Is there another twist in the tail? Goodbye takes it out. They look for the lob. They do not get it. They do. Sigma catches it. Oh my God, Shengelia! What a play by Toko! The captain does it again! What a finish! Toko Shengelia. The play almost worked, but he came out of nowhere. They got the lob down to Sigma. Oh my word, what a play! Shengelia wins it for Baskonia. Final score, EuroLeague Baskonia Vitoria-Gasteiz 73, ALBA Berlin 72. Will soak up the celebration. Berlin again devastated at the buzzer by a team that they had beaten for 39 minutes. They are a top quality team, but they just can't get the W. And Baskonia, well, in the end, the quality came through. Janin from the three-point line. Shengelia led the scoring, but that defensive play there will be one that we will see over and over again.